What is going on, guys and girls? How you doing today? Single Roleplay here once again. And today I want to record this video, guys, for you to talk about some stuff happening in my life for those who are curious. So, first thing that I'm going to start with is that I'll have a little more time for content and gaming in general for the next couple of weeks because if you're probably following me, you know that I've been trying to learn to drive. I've been trying to pass some driving tests and shit. I already passed the theory test. Now I'm practicing for the actual, practice, driving practice, practical lessons and shit. These are the private lessons. Unfortunately, they're very expensive because, the previous two instructors that I had, the first one was given to me by my uncle. He was a good man, but he was not really teaching me anything. He mostly had been just telling me what to do, like press this, now press this. It was so fast and so chaotic. I was not really remembering what I do. I would just been doing something like a fucking, a robot of some kind, and these lessons were practically useless. Then my instructor got ill with the coronavirus, and I had a huge delay for about 2 months, and then I went and got one more lesson. I just didn't like it at all, and I started looking for another instructor. I found another guy. He was kind of cool, but his car was so beat up, and he also started yelling at me because I was starting to doing some dumb shit, and he started yelling at me that I should go and try to drive the automatic transmission instead of the manual. And I don't think it was very appropriate. I mean, I'm just trying to study the whole thing, and he straight told me to fuck off and go learn, the automatic transmission instead of the manual, because it's definitely harder, right? Auto is easier, but I'm learning the manual on purpose because you never know what car you're gonna drive. I gave up on this guy really fast, and then my uncle gave me another guy, and the third guy was actually he's like 34 years old, rather young guy, but he is some European racing champion. He had really nice recommendations. He was like really pro, and it was a totally different story, guys. This guy really helped me. I got free lessons already, and I'm super happy. I'm trying to get rid of my fear of driving, fear of being on the road as a whole, and it actually starts to work, like slowly, little by little. I'm trying to forget what I've learned from the previous guys and try to absorb what this new instructor gives to me, because he's really, really cool. For the first time, I'm actually gaining some knowledge and getting some practice. So that's about it. And thank you guys for helping me out with the expenses for the driving. I know that there's one guy who really helped me out with that, and it paid for some of the driving lessons, because I have to take the private driving lessons, unfortunately. The second thing I want to talk about is why I will have more time is the Fluffy Lord has departed to the countryside. Unfortunately, he was not feeling really well. He is taking a ton of meds again. If you're following my YouTube community, you probably know that he has been rather well till about April and May. He started to eat less and less. He got his sterilization surgery as well, which was really necessary, because adult cats, they can get cancer if they're not sterilized. And he kind of started eating less and less, and eventually kind of stopped eating and started vomiting more and more, and he vomited all the food back, and he started losing weight as well, which was kind of very shitty. And all the things started rolling again. The vet clinics, one vet clinic, the other, then more tests, blood tests, urinal tests, dragging him back and forth, injections, pills, prescriptions, all that stuff. Again, I've been so busy for the last month just taking care of him. So yeah, and it's only like the last couple of days that he probably started kind of feeling a little better and eating a little bit more. So the reason why he departed on the countryside is because my mother is taking a vacation. So the dad arrived today and they piled up all the shit in the car and just left to the countryside. Because he probably will be better there in the fresh air, and not sitting there on the, near the window, looking at the window when all this green stuff is happening. I think that he will probably heal itself better if he will be on the wild nature, in rural Russia. So hopefully this will help to the little boy. He lost 10% of his weight too. He was about 2.3 kilos and now he's 2 kilos. So he lost a considerable amount of weight because of his less eating thing, his digestive problem. He is having a problem. He has medication now for this as well. So yeah, but hopefully everything will be good, guys. So aside from that, everything is actually pretty cool. I'll also be probably going to the countryside next week to replace my mother and take care of the fluffy floor for a couple of days. But aside from that, I am quite happy that to do what I'm doing, and I would also like to thank you guys who still subscribe to my channel, resub, press those likes, upvotes, and all that shit, guys. I know that a lot of you guys are here because of my POE content, and it's always very hard to start doing something other than POE, because POE feels like a job if you do it like for years. And of course, I don't have the huge amount of viewers right now because I'm just going through the back catalog of games that I have missed and just never played, like, the Dead Space, the Evil Within, The Witcher. I've never played these games. I was completely busy with PoE, creating content for PoE for the last 4 years. I started in 2017, and for the 4 years I've been just completely concentrated on PoE and absolutely ignored everything around me. I know that my Twitch numbers is shit. People are unfollowing, unsubscribing. They don't care if they were here for PoE. I know, and this is absolutely natural, guys. Absolutely standard situation, But I never really wanted to be, a streamer with streaming one game, and then you just can't because you feel like a job. You need to play this shit game even though you don't like it anymore. You have to play it for the money, months over funds, like it's people say. I don't want to do that. There are still great people around me who still support me. It doesn't matter what game I play because they're still having fun along with me, reliving these memories, reliving this, basically joy and happiness, passing through these games that I have already passed, but I go through them now, and it's a lot of fun. They're helping me out, remembering all this fancy stuff. So that's really cool, and I'm really happy to be some kind of a more variety streamer right now, because I am, and I missed a lot of games, and I'm really happy to catch up now, guys. So expect more variety gaming from me later on. It doesn't mean, though, I completely gave up on PoE. Absolutely not. On the contrary, I feel like my PoE battery, it's a little recharging. I feel like I really am recharging my PoE passion slowly, but the process is going. And on the side note, guys, my hands feel absolutely fantastic right now because I don't click the goddamn PoE shit 24/7. My hands feel absolutely great. I've been working out constantly. I don't have my carpal tunnel symptoms for quite a while. I feel way better now, and I really hope that the trend continues, guys. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. Once again, thank you so much for supporting me, for supporting my channel, and I really can't wait to deliver more interesting content for you guys. Especially big thank you to my patrons and Patreon guys. I know that you've been there for a while, and some of you have been there for many long while. And despite me not popping POE shit left and right, you're still there, guys. Can't thank you enough, honestly, guys. Thank you so much. And that's it. See you on stream, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.